All right, well, Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell says that he's doing everything that he can to curb inflation. But are rising interest rates helping or hurting the economy? A worse than expected inflation report in May had the Fed raising rates higher than originally predicted. Well, consumer prices have jumped 8.6% from last year, and now some experts fear that we are working our way closer to a recession. Well, now families are getting priced out of the housing market, and home prices across the nation have been on an upward trend over the last year.
Yeah, first-time home buyers hope higher interest rates will have a cooling effect on the year-long hot market. Queen City News Chief Business Correspondent Taylor Young joins us now. And Taylor, what do we know here about the interest rates and home prices? Do they go hand in hand?
Yeah, Brian, historically speaking, no. And that could be a good or bad thing depending on how you look at it. But when it comes to home prices here in Charlotte, these recent interest rate increases aren't expected to have a major impact anytime soon.
So this red line represents the housing price in the U.S.
A clear upward trajectory that now sits at a historic high.
Represents the mortgage rates.
As of November 2022, the average price tag on a home in the U.S. was near $350,000. For Charlotteans, it's even higher.
Each time we sell the house, it's a very high, like a neighborhood record.
This time last year, Charlotte realtor Zizi Wiley says her phone was ringing off the hook. Now she says calls are coming in less frequently.
A lot of people are like they step aside to the sidelines and just waiting for the market to crash. And some just simply priced out of the market.
Back in November, homeowners saw a 3% interest rate on a 30-year fixed mortgage. Now it's near 5.5%. Economists anticipate rates to continue increasing, around 6.5% by the end of the year.
And as the interest rate has risen, it has kind of cooled that market off. So we're seeing fewer sales going forward.
But will fewer sales impact the prices for those who are buying? Even with a smaller pool of bids, the cost of owning a home is not expected to change dramatically.
Because people think, oh yeah, like if the price keeps going up, it will drop, right? It will crash. But is that the truth? At least from the historical data, I don't see that.
Now, while home prices here in Charlotte are not expected to decline dramatically in any time soon, economists expect to see a near 5% decrease over the next year. But of course, that would still mean home prices would be 20% higher compared to 2021. Brian, Alicia?
All right.